Hi, my name is Rudy Garcia. I'm a resident of Tucson, Arizona. I was born in Nogales. I was raised in Agua Prieta, Douglas. I was in the military. After I finished my school in Douglas, I joined the military, and I served my country proudly. Having said that, let me tell you something else. I would never do it again. But if somebody invaded my country, I'd be the first one to defend my country. After I came back from the military, there was very little work to be done here in Arizona, especially in Douglas. All we had there was the cotton fields, the onion fields and whatnot, and that wasn't for me, so I went to California. I lived a lifetime in California, and I was an honest-to-God, hope-to-die Democrat, okay? And let me tell you, like I said, I was a faithful Democrat. I worked for Governor Pat Brown's campaign. I picked up petitions for him. And I also worked on JFK's campaign. I picked up, that was my president. That was honest to God president. I picked up petitions for him. And, you know, I just went to work in a steel mill and in California, in Los Angeles. The name of the company was Bethlehem Steel. And you know, what made me think a little bit here was that in 1970, this is after the assassination of JFK, what made me think was that, wait a minute, I lost my job all of a sudden. Why? Why did I lose my job? After 20 years working for Bethlehem Steel, I lost my job. Well, see, what happened was that in 1970, Richard Milhouse Nixon, a Republican, first of all, he took us off the gold standard. Took us off the gold standard. A lot of people don't know and don't really care, but you need to look up into what that means for America, for the money, the dollar bill that you have. You need to find out a little bit about that. The following, oh, wait a minute. The thing here was that when he took us off the gold standard, no Democrat said anything about it. There was no protest, no nothing. So the following year, he goes to China. And with one swipe of the pen, he hands over to China all of Americans' manufacturing jobs. All of America's manufacturing jobs. Can you believe that? There went my job. Bethlehem Steel, 20 years down the tubes, okay? Question is, where were the Democrats to protest that? Where were they? They weren't around, okay? Let's fast forward just a little bit, not too much. 1993, Playboy, Bill Clinton, President of America, he was a Democrat. He finished stabbing America in the back. He handed over to Mexico all of the remaining jobs in America to Mexico. Question, where were the Republicans to protest that? They weren't around. I wonder why. So what's the difference between a Republican and a Democrat? I don't know myself, but I do know one thing. They're not for we the people, for the American people. They're not for them. Now you have two organizations here pulling against each other, and they have the people, we the people, they have us in the middle. And they have us going like a ping pong ball, back and forth, not gaining any ground, not gaining anything. Once in a while, the Democrats will have the upper hand for a while, and then the Republicans. But the thing is that we don't get nothing accomplished. Just stop and think about this for just 1 minute. Just stop and think. Why should you be loyal to an organization that's not loyal to you? Think about that. I mean, it doesn't make any sense at all. Here you're trying to be loyal to a party that's not loyal to you. They have betrayed us. They've given up our jobs to another country. America used to be the most powerful manufacturing country in this planet. We have been reduced to a receiving country. Jesus Christ. I'm 82 years old and I'm seeing these things happen to us. And I says, hey, what's going on? How come we don't have a revolution? You know, this is serious, folks. Serious as a heart attack. But you know what? It can be straightened out. It can be straightened out. If we think together, we get on the same page, and we start working for America, for us, the American people. We, the people. And remember one thing, as long as you live, no president, no Congress, no Supreme Court, nobody has more power than we, the people. But we have got to be on the same page, okay? So, I've formed an organization of We the People. I am going to be reaching out to each and every one of you. I don't care what organization you belong to. Don't matter. Ethnic groups, don't matter. We're all Americans. We all need to be working on the same subject, on the same thing, subject matter. Because if we don't, our country is going to collapse. I'm telling you, this is not the same country that I was raised in, okay? Back in the 50s, everything was so different. I mean, that's a topic for a different time. But right now, we need to focus on getting our act together, working together to form our organization, We the People. And there are some goals that we have outlined that we need to work on. I will be spelling those out for you. You will also be able to find them on our web page. We're putting together a web page, and it's going to outline everything that we want to do. Forgot to tell you that after over 60 years as a Democrat, okay, took me a little while, but after 60 years, over 60 years, I became independent. And that's why I will support people that are on the independent ticket, you know. I will talk to you more about that because I'm very, very interested in the gentleman that's going to be running for the mayorship here in Tucson. And I will go out on a limb to support him, okay? But I need your help. I can't do it by myself. All of us together, we can straighten out our country. All those rules and regulations that the politicians have set up, they're our employees. They're working for us. It's not the other way around. We hired them. Can you imagine that we have hired politicians that report to work drunk? If you went to work drunk, how long do you think you would last? You'd be fired. Why is it that we have politicians that do such things? You know, why? Why? And because we're fighting one party against the other party. That's why we can't get rid of this people. We need to clean house. Remember, we need a party like we need a hole in the head. We don't need a political party. We need to think by ourselves. We need to, oh, I forgot to mention something. I was a mayor of a city in California. I did the first recall of an entire city council in America, in California, okay? I did a recall. I mean, there's been a lot of recalls across America. They get one individual or two individuals. I got them all out. All out. So with that knowledge that I have about a recall, let me tell you, we can start on term limits and do whatever we, the people, need to do to strengthen and better our city, better our county, better our state, better the whole country. So I need your help. Like I said, I can't do it by myself. I'm 82 years old, but I'm willing to go out in the front line for you. And let us work together. Let us clean up this mess. All of us working together, we can do it. We can elect the people that we want to be elected without interference of one party or another party. We can do that, right? Then we have term limits. The people that we elect, they know They know that they are not going to be there for the next 20, 30 years. Okay? They're going to be working there for the people and not by themselves. We're going to have committees that are going to be keeping tabs on what's going on with the elected officials that we have elected. The people. We the people. How does that sound? You should say, hey man, that sounds pretty good. Well, let's give it a try. Let's give it a try.